Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we will discuss some of the methods that are present in our NumPy library. In our previous class, we have discussed some of them. All these methods and attributes we will use. Those are helpful in improving your coding and placement skills. So this is a continuation class. Please follow our playlist from the beginning so that you will have a better understanding of the complete Python language. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, the examples which we consider, the methods which we consider here is a random method. In the NumPy library, we are having a random there is a module. From that module we can generate the random numbers, different random. In the random module we are having different functions. We use those functions how to generate different values. So we will discuss only some of them which are helpful for our placement and coding improvement class. So most of them are used in our data science course. So we will discuss remaining methods when we discuss about the Python for data science playlist. Okay, coming to this, in the NumPy library we are having a random module. In that we are having different functions. So what's those functions, how they will work, we will discuss that. So we are giving a shortcut name as npr to this. We are importing that and we can use the functions that are present in the random module. Y is equal to npr dot rand is a function. Rand is a function. It is giving the shape. Shape means 3 by 2 array will be generated. The shape of the array is given here. It will generate the random numbers. Take random numbers from uniform distribution between 0 and 1 value. In between those values, this bracket shows that 0 is also included in the numbers. This bracket shows that 1 is not included. The numbers includes from 0 to 1. 1 is not included. That is the meaning of this. It will take the numbers in this distribution. It is following the uniform distribution. So the discussion about what's the uniform distribution, all these things will be clearly discussed in our placement and in our probability and statistics playlist. So we are in an assumption that you already know what's uniform distribution means. Let's give me some idea about what's uniform distribution means. If you take any number between 0 and 1, uniform distribution will provide a equal probability to each and every number. Means the probability to pick this number is same as the probability to pick the other number also. That is what uniform distribution means. So the chances of picking this number is same as the chances of picking this number. All the numbers is having the uniform distribution, uniform probability. That is what the meaning of that. So how many numbers it is generating? 3 to 6. 6 numbers it is generating. It is giving the numbers in this way. If you don't mention the shape of that, it will generate only one number. So rand is using the uniform distribution in the numbers between 0 and 1. So this is how, if the shape is not mentioned, it will generate only one number. Coming to the next one, the next function which we use, rand n, means it is using standard normal distribution. What's the standard normal distribution? This is also we discussed in our probability and statistics playlist. What's the standard normal distribution means? The distribution that is having the mean 0 and variance 1, standard deviation 1. That is what we call it as standard normal distribution. The numbers that are present near to the 0 means negative side and positive side is having the highest probability. As we are moving away from 0 and 0, the probability value decreases. This is how standard normal values will be. So based on that, it will randomly pick some numbers. The size is given here, 3 by 2 means it will generate 6 numbers. If the size is not mentioned, it will generate only randomly pick some numbers. Only one number will be generated. So y is equal to npr dot rand int of. Next function is rand int of. We can define the positions, low value, high value can be defined. From these numbers, it will generate only the integer values. That is what the meaning of rand int means. Randomly pick the integer values. Low, high, it will consider the low value. For high value is not considered. So below that, all the values will be considered. 2 to 7 will be considered. So size is equal to how many numbers we have to pick? 3 into 2, total 6 numbers will be generated. Low and high value. If the high value is not given, it will take the numbers from 0 to low value. That is what it will consider. So if the high value, so it is randomly picking some integers. It won't consider in between the numbers. It will consider the values between 2 to 7. Only integers will be considered. 7, 2, 6, 3, 5, 3. This is how we are generating the integer values. The next one is npr.randomof. It will generate the floating point numbers with given in the takes continuous uniform distribution in the range between 0 and 1. It will generate the floating point numbers random of 0 comma 1 in the it is taking the continuous uniform distribution. It will generate the 6 numbers. Coming to the next method, which is square root of method. If you take a list or you take anything multi-dimensional, if you consider this into this if you give it as input to this list, it will automatically generate the square root function to each and every element. So square root function means square root of 1 is 1, square root of 2 is 1.414, square root of 4 is equal to 2. So it will generate the square root and it will return the values. So the output we got here is 1, 1.4, 2, 2.4491 something. Now, so the next function which we use here is exponential function. The same way it will take a list and it will generate the exponential value for all the exponential. Here E means 2.717. That value, 2 exponential value is considered exponential of 2. E power 1 means E. What's the value? 2.718. That is how E power 2 means 2.718 power 2, the value. This is how it is providing the exponential of each and every number. Next one is logarithm of log value will be provided with base E. It is providing log base E, not log base 2, log base 5, log base E. E means here 2.718. So it is take the each and every number and it will generate the log values. Next one is it is providing the standard deviation, STD of a given list. On this it will apply the standard deviation value. So these are the some of the methods which we use mostly in our placement and remaining coding improvement classes. Hope you understand the concept. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.